And welcome back, everybody, to the BaseLINE podcast. I am your host, BenLine Newman. We are back here at Big Event Studios in the beautiful downtown Grand Rapids, Michigan. And before we get started with things, I got a background. I want to show you guys my new background for this podcast. First off, all the way to the left here, we have an awesome basketball poster. Basketball is my favorite sport to follow, and I think it's a really great poster. Now, next to that is an awesome disc golf poster. Disc golf is the main sport I play currently, and shout out to all my friends who play disc golf with me. Now next, behind me on my left shoulder, we have a baseball poster. Baseball is the sport I have played the longest in my life since I was 5 years old. It was always my favorite sport to play, and I think it's a great poster. And finally, behind me to my right, we have an amazing fencing poster. This is because I fenced for 2 years of my life in high school, and I really enjoyed it. It was a great sport to play. And speaking of this fencing poster, this is going to tie us in with our topic today, which is the Olympics. The title of this episode is Ice Cold Gold. So today we are going to be talking about the Winter Olympics, who won what, and kind of the history behind the Olympics, as well as my Mount Rushmore of Olympic athletes. But first off, let's talk about this year's Olympics. This year's Olympics was held in Beijing, and it just wrapped up this past Sunday. And who won these Olympics? Well, by medal count, Norway won with 37 total medals, with Germany winning 27, China winning 15, the United States winning 25 with 8 total gold medals, as well as Sweden winning 18 medals. Now, how did our American Olympians perform in this year's Olympics? Well, first let's start off with Chloe Kim, the young snowboarding phenomena. Chloe Kim won her second gold medal in this year's Olympics for women's snowboard halfpipe. This is her second gold medal in the Olympics, and she's only 21 years old. She is about to make a heck of a career out of her, and she is an amazing athlete for these Winter Olympics. Now next we have Nathan Chen, who won gold for men's single figure skating. Now he much improved from his 2018 Pyeongchang performance where he only finished 17th. He won the gold. He is another young Olympian, only 22 years old, and he is also going to make a really nice Olympic career. Next, we have Lindsay Jacobellis, and the 36-year-old won gold for women's snowboard cross, as well as gold for mixed team snowboard cross with teammate Nick Baumgartner. Next, we have Kaylee Humphreys, who won gold for women's mono bobsled. We also have Alexander Hall, who won gold for men's free ski slopestyle. We also have the United States winning in mixed team aerials, and Erin Jackson winning gold for women's 500-meter speed skating. But you might ask the question, how does this compare to the 2018 Olympics in Pyeongchang, South Korea? Well, it's a little bit of a similar standings, but Norway won with a record-breaking 39 medals, with Germany at 31, Canada at 29, the United States at 23, and the Netherlands at 20. The United States had 2 less medals overall in 2018 than they had this year. However, they did win 1 more gold medal in 2018. And comparing again what USA Olympic athletes performed well in the 2018 Olympics, first off, we had Red Gerard, who won gold for men's snowboard slopestyle. Jamie Anderson, who won gold for women's snowboard slopestyle. We also had, again, Chloe Kim, who won her very first gold medal for women's halfpipe snowboard. We also have Shaun White, who won gold for men's snowboard halfpipe. Unfortunately, he performed better in 2018 than he did this year, finishing 4th at 35 years old. We don't know how much left he has in the tank for these Olympic Games. He could come to the 2026 Winter Olympics, but that would put him at 39 years old, so we will have to see what happens if he retires after this one or if he tries to continue and win one more. We also have Michaela Schifrin, who won gold for women's alpine skiing giant slalom, as well as Jessie Diggins and Kakin Randall, who won gold for cross-country ski, women's team sprint, as well as David Weiss, who won men's freestyle skiing halfpipe. We have the women's ice hockey team winning gold, as well as the men's curling team winning gold in 2018. So it feels like we had a lot more gold medalists in 2018 than we did this year, but still a pretty good performance for the United States this year in Beijing. Now, where does this put us in the all-time medal count? Well, the United States is smashing it out of the park when it comes to all-time medal count with a total number of 2,959 medals. The second place is Great Britain with 951, Germany with 922, France with 889, and Italy with 759. Comparing that to the all-time Summer Olympic medal count, the United States again on top with 2,629, with Great Britain again at 917, France at 751, Germany at 655, and China at 634. And finally, when comparing that to the Winter Olympic medal count, Norway actually has the leading medal count with 405, with the United States in second with 330, Germany at 267, Austria at 250, and Canada at 225. Moving on from that, I thought it'd be an interesting topic to talk about what individual Olympian has won the most medals in the Summer Olympics as well as the Winter Olympics, as well as this, what countries have won the most medals in a single Olympics. So first off, with the Summer Olympics, it's no surprise who this name is, but Michael Phelps has the most Summer Olympic medals of all time with 28 as well as 23 gold. Now, when comparing that to the Winter Olympics, we actually have a three-way tie between three Norwegian athletes for the most gold medals with 8. However, when it comes to most medals overall, it's actually going to be Norway's Marit Bjørgen, who has 15 total medals. Now, when comparing that to which countries have won the most medals in a single Olympics, the United States in the 1904 Summer Olympics in St. Louis, Missouri, United States, actually came out with a total number of 239 medals total. Now, when comparing that to the Winter Olympics, while the Winter Olympics has much less sports than the Summer Olympics, Norway actually broke this record in 2018 in Pyeongchang with a total number of 39 medals. However, when it comes to gold medals, they are tied with 14 gold medals with Canada and Germany. Now, going off that, where are the next Summer Olympics going to take place? Well, the next time we'll see the Olympics is in 2024 for the Summer Olympics, which will be held in Paris, France. I think this is going to be a really great location for the Summer Olympics, and I'm very excited. The next few as well, 2026, the Winter Olympics will be held in Milan, Italy. In 2028, the Summer Olympics are coming to the United States, specifically in Los Angeles, California. And in 2030, no country has yet been announced to be holding the 2030 Winter Olympics. However, in 2032, the Summer Olympics are going to be going back to Brisbane, Australia. And the final topic that we are going to be talking about today is the Olympic Mount Rushmore. I decided to make an Olympic Mount Rushmore of who I think are the 4 greatest Olympians of all time. Starting off with the obvious one, Michael Phelps, who in my opinion is the greatest swimmer in the entire world we have ever seen. He swam in the Olympics from 2004 to 2016, where he racked up a total of 28 medals, 23 gold, 3 silver, and 2 bronze. He also broke many world records, including the world record for 200-meter freestyle, 200-meter, and 400-meter individual medley. He also shares the world record for 4x100-meter freestyle and 4x200-meter freestyle. And all of these world records were broken in the 2008 Summer Olympics in Beijing. The second person that we have on this Mount Rushmore is Usain Bolt of Jamaica. He has been known for many years as the fastest man alive, running in the Olympics from 2008 and 2016, where he won 8 gold medals and has also broken a few world records as well, being the 100-meter dash as well as the world record for the 200-meter dash. The third person that I have on this Mount Rushmore is Jesse Owens of the United States. Now, while he does not have the same medal count as a lot of other athletes, he means a lot more than just the Olympics. In his time, he won 4 gold medals while also standing up during World War II events, also breaking 3 world records at the time. He was a great Olympic athlete who also stood up for hate. And the last person that we have on this Mount Rushmore is Nadia Comaneci of Romania. Now, she was only an Olympian for 2 years, the 1976 Summer Olympics and the 1980 Olympics for gymnastics. However, in that time, she did a lot. She is the first Olympic athlete to ever get a perfect 10 in gymnastics. And during those 2 Olympics, she won 5 gold medals as well as 9 total medals in those 2 Olympics. And that's going to be my Mount Rushmore. So we have Michael Phelps of the United States, Jesse Owens of the United States, Usain Bolt of Jamaica, and Nadia Comaneci of Romania. And that's going to do it for us today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, hit that like button, and comment. What is your favorite Olympic sport? It can be summer or winter, but what is your favorite sport maybe to play, favorite Olympic sport to watch? Please let me know down in the comments. Stay tuned for our next video next week, and I will see you guys next time.